guys, congratulations. You made it through testing week. You have 2 more testing weeks to go. Um, and so I just wanted to drop a quick line to you to talk about how we're going to move forward thinking of those weeks. The next 2 weeks we have are critical. There are last couple of weeks in April, really like 2.5 weeks. And we want to make sure that we're being very intentional. Here's what we don't want to do.
Wishing and hoping and thinking and praying, planning and dreaming each night of his charms.
Sorry, you know I had to be slightly corny. We don't want to spend our time wishing and thinking and hoping and praying. Sorry, I'm a little sick, but like physically sick. I have a respiratory infection. But anyway, so guys, we want to be intentional. Is my point. I hope you laughed a little bit, but we want to be intentional. We want to get those kiddos, those orange bars on the tracker, those 50 to 69% kids, and push them to passing. We want to make sure that they're at the passing mark before we get to testing, so that when we get back from testing, that we have a solid foundation to kind of finish up the year really strong. One of the ways that you want to do that is Marissa suggested putting in zeros early. So instead of waiting a week after to put in zeros, put in those zeros on the due date for the assignment so that they see quickly the effect on their grade. And also, you want to use your after school help lab and target teach time, for those of you who are not in the EOC, as catch-up sessions. Specifically say, on this day at this time, I'm doing this assignment, come by. So you guys can really just move that needle with individual kids right now. And I had the occasion to reach out to some kids who had zeros in courses, and I was actually able to reach them. So if you have some hard to reach kids that you want me to try to reach out to, I'm more than happy to do that. Just forward me their information so I can reach out and report back to you what I find. One of the ways that we're going to make sure that we're intentional is that we're going to call these kiddos. We're going to call them and let them know, hey, if you just do this one assignment, you'll be passing. And, keep up the rest. We definitely want to have that going on. But another thing is, while I was reaching out to those students, I noticed that some of these kids hadn't logged in since February 5th, which means they haven't seen your course announcements. They had 414 unread emails, one of them, and their parents were absolutely unaware of what was going on. So that got me to thinking, what are some other ways that we can reach out to kids? And so I want to show you a couple that deal with doing video posts. You can use Screencast-O-Matic like I am right now, and you can embed that anywhere in the content, in announcements, and in overall and individual feedback. But you can also use other videos or just do a video note. And I'll show you that here in just a second in your Gradebook. You're going to want to definitely, in addition to making sure they're caught up before the end of April, you're going to want to make sure that you give additional layers of support, maybe some video support, links, etc., in the overall feedback for those assignments that are due during the weeks we're out for testing from May 7th through the 18th. So let me quickly show you in the Gradebook. So here in your grades, you just choose an assignment and go to Grade All. You can do this also from Manage Grades and edit grades or enter grades. Some of you may have this hidden, but you want to go in and unhide it. Sorry about that. And you want to use your overall feedback button here. In here, if you want to personalize, you just type in first name, and that gives you the student's first name. And you can, oh, hold on. You can add in specific content that you want the kids to look at from any of the items. So if they should really watch this, or watch this video first, or read a particular clip, you can add that in. You can add in a personal message for your own minis here. You can add in, if you wanted to embed a picture, you could, or you could make a video note here by clicking video note. And you can add those video notes anywhere in the course because it becomes a part of the course. If you have embed codes from videos you've made, you can add that here. If you wanted to look up specific videos on YouTube, you can do that as well and add that in. All right there in that same spot. And you can size these. Any pictures or whatever you put in, you can always size them. Oh, hush. Let me get up to the top so I can size it. I'm sorry, this one's a little long. Come on, I need you to size. But nonetheless, you can shape these so that they're not as big in there. And let's see what it looks like. Here's what the student would see in his or her grade book. So right next to that assignment would be whatever supports that the teacher wants them to see. So imagine putting your minis here, or your recordings from classes here, or the things that are on your iCan to support them here, so that they don't have to go anywhere else. So when a parent, an LC, is trying to help their kid catch up, they can look at that specific assignment and look for those supports right there at the point of use. And so for the weeks that we're out for testing, imagine your face being here, reassuring that kid, hey, I might not be in class with you these next couple weeks, but I'm still here and I'm still checking. I'm still holding you accountable for doing this work, and let's finish strong. So you guys, we have an opportunity, again, not to just hope and wish and pray that everything turns out okay, but to make it so by our intentional actions, making sure we're calling kids. Again, let me know which ones I can reach out to for you, with you, and really moving that needle to make certain that we have left no stone unturned in helping our kids on the road to success. Thank you guys for all that you do. I'm sorry I sound like the nanny today, but I'm in recovery, I guess. And if you have any questions about how to implement any of this, let me know. You can also put this in directly in the course content, which I think most of you know, and your course announcements. All right, have a great day.